Good afternoon, and welcome to my graded discussion: digital technologies that can be used to develop critical self-awareness as part of the teaching and learning process. My name is Ashford Tambi. Now, discovering the ways technology can be facilitative of developing reflective practice in education is an exciting and innovative stage in today's global context. Technology facilitated learning is finding many applications in various aspects of both initial certification and advanced specialist programs. Technology learning can promote reflection, increase understanding, induce a conceptual shift, and promote critical evaluation, thus facilitating professional growth. I will be discussing e-portfolios and digital storytelling. Support for electronic portfolios, or e-portfolios as they are commonly known, use in higher education has increased over the past decade. Due to calls for greater accountability concerning student learning, e-portfolios perceived promise to provide long-term storage for student work beyond the scope of their college careers and the authentic and holistic assessment opportunities that a well-structured e-portfolio process can provide. This is according to Watson and Doolittle, 2011. In looking at e-portfolios and the SWOT analysis for it, we can see that the strengths are that the artifacts can be transferred to other platforms when they are done on the e-portfolio. It develops some sort of self-awareness for the student. It is student-centered, and it supports application of knowledge by the student. However, weaknesses that we have are it's difficult to access. It's need continuous guidance to be used effectively, especially if you are not technically competent. It needs a specific platform, and it does not foster in-depth reflection. However, there are some opportunities with e-portfolios, such as allows for peer feedback. It gives the student the ability to be creative, so it promotes creativity by the student, and it allows for interaction between peers of differing views and cultures. The threats of e-portfolios is that sometimes a journal entry might be used against the student. Therefore, you might not get genuine entries. Because the tools of technology change constantly, it is important that e-portfolio implementation be made with colleagues and that deliberative decisions be made within the engaged scholarship of teaching. Testing our reflective practice assessment tool and ascertaining agreement between judges is important to assuring that we are measuring what we propose to measure and that we do so consistently from year to year. Students' work can now be held on different platforms in order to give more ownership to the students, allowing them to take their e-portfolios onto the job market and into their first jobs. As we move on to digital storytelling, it is important for educators to demonstrate self-evaluation as well. Educators need to show their learners that everyone should self-assess by doing their own self-assessment. One thing educators can do is to approach their learners for input on how the class is going. Was going well or not well? Was working or was not working? This will indicate to the instructor that they may need to make enhancements or changes to their course early within the course. Instructors thus demonstrate to learners that constant improvement is important. The SWOT analysis for the digital storytelling shows that some of the strengths are that it encourages students' engagement, it encourages self-expression by students, and it allows for genuine reflection by the students. However, the weaknesses are that it's a lack of technical experience in using the program, and it can be time-consuming if it is that you have to continuously record. However, some opportunities are that your technical skills can be developed, and peer learning and collaboration are encouraged. The threat that I looked at is that it can again be used against the student when they do a true reflective piece about their course. Facilitators can successfully implement reflective practices through the use of digital storytelling where students can be required to create a digital story based on prompts covering what they would have learned throughout the course, the impact of it has had on them, and the way it has and will transform their current and future lives. This assignment can take students on a journey of deep reflection, critical thinking, and self-discovery, using multimedia which assists with their personal growth and development, according to LaFrance and Blizzard, 2013. Some of the strategies and approaches that will be used is to promote a culture of respect and confidentiality, use of higher order engagement prompts, provide clear instruction along with guidelines and rubrics, and constructive feedback in a timely manner. Because digital storytelling and e-portfolio allow students to develop critical awareness within a teaching and learning environment. Overall, both digital storytelling and e-portfolio allow students to develop critical awareness within a teaching and learning environment. For these tools to be successfully implemented and utilized within this environment, they require the guidance and constructive feedback from facilitators. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. What are your thoughts on digital storytelling and e-portfolio?